Organizers with the Central Coast Rescue Mission in Santa Maria say they have seen the demand at their weekly grocery distributions triple following last month's storms. KSBY News reporter Jacob Dizon has more on what's contributing to the increased turnout.
Every Thursday evening, staff and volunteers with the Central Coast Rescue Mission load up these trucks full of groceries and head down the street to Santa Maria Foursquare Church for their weekly distribution events. Kelsey Tevis Chang, Community Outreach Coordinator for the nonprofit, says their groceries are handed out on a first-come, first-served basis, but even more than a month following the impacts of last month's storms, she says they've still found themselves having to turn people away. A long line of people waiting to receive food began forming more than an hour before the Central Coast Rescue Mission's grocery outreach event last Thursday.
We already give out about 3,000 pounds of food, and tonight we have about 4,000, and we don't even know if that's enough.
The need is huge. The families out here that we see, they need something little. We distribute everything from eggs, potatoes. We've seen celery come through, lettuce. Today it looks like we're throwing out some sodas and some chicken.
Tevis Chang says in 2022, their weekly grocery handout event would typically bring out about 45 families, but in recent weeks that number has grown to more than 120 families who've shown up at the Foursquare Church every Thursday to get food.
Most of the people here that we see on a weekly basis often work in the agricultural fields, and so recently it's been the off season, so there hasn't been much work available, and also with the storm, there's been a lot of displacement and food insecurity.
Right now, there are many people that don't have work. From the rain, from the cold, I think there won't be more work until March. Santa Maria mother Marcela Regino tells me this is the first time she's come out to the weekly distribution, and in order to provide for the increased demand, Kelsey Tevis Chang says her group is looking for help.
Our major needs right now are that we need business owners, individuals, or organizations to help us with this demand that has been rising very quickly. So we're looking for people to help us provide large volumes of food product. We also are looking for volunteers specifically who speak Spanish to be able to communicate with our guests.
The nonprofit also has an emergency food pantry at their headquarters in Santa Maria off McClellan Street every Friday morning. With the additional forecasted rain that's on the way, Kelsey Tevis Chang tells me their upcoming distribution event this Thursday will likely be canceled, but I'm told a number of other local outreach events in Santa Maria will still be taking place throughout the remainder of the week. In Santa Maria, Jacob Dizon, KSBY News.
Officials with the Food Bank of Santa Barbara County tell us all of their weekday Santa Maria distribution events will still be going on in spite of future rainfall. However, they say their Saturday distribution event has been canceled.